Hey y'all, we're still around the fire. Tonight's story comes from a place that no longer exists, at least not on any map. But some places don't disappear so easily. The Midnight Cinema.
The theater isn't listed anywhere anymore. If you look it up, you'll find a parking lot, a pharmacy, a dry cleaner. The kind of place people pass without ever wondering what stood there before. But some nights, usually in late summer, when the air still holds heat long after dark, a light comes on where the cinema used to be. Not bright, just enough to notice. Back in the late 60s, the theater sat tucked behind a shopping center, a small one-screen place that mostly showed foreign films and things mainstream theaters didn't touch. Movies that made people uncomfortable, movies that didn't explain themselves. On one particular night, a crowd gathered that didn't usually gather anywhere publicly. They weren't loud. They weren't reckless. They were just there, sitting shoulder to shoulder in the dark, watching something that felt like recognition. Halfway through the film, the house lights snapped on. People say the sound of boots echoed louder than the projector, that the screen froze on a single frame, burned white at the edges, that no one spoke as they were told to stand, to leave, to remember their place. The theater reopened later, then it didn't. Time moved on, the way it always does. Messy, uneven, pretending nothing happened. Except some people never stopped remembering. Decades later, folks who live nearby tell a similar story. They're driving home late, or walking their dog, or cutting through the parking lot because it's faster. And there it is, a glow, right where the ticket booth used to be. If you get closer, you can hear it, not voices exactly, but the low hum of a projector spinning up, the soft crackle of film, the sound of seats shifting as if someone just sat down beside you. No one who's gone inside can quite explain what they saw. Some say it was the same movie, playing again from the beginning. Others swear it was different, something newer, something that hadn't existed back then. A few claim they recognized people on the screen, not actors, familiar faces, older, younger, themselves maybe. What they all agree on is this: the theater feels full, not crowded, not chaotic, just occupied, like a place refusing to be empty. The light always clicks off before dawn. By morning there's nothing left to prove it was ever there, no doors, no posters, no sound. Just asphalt and storefronts, and the quiet understanding that some spaces don't disappear just because they're erased. Some stories don't want justice. They don't want applause. They don't even want belief. They just want to be witnessed.
That's our story for tonight. Perhaps it's a bit beyond belief, but you never know. These stories could be true.